Hey everybody, SCI-FY here, and today we are going to be reviewing the brand new Spider-Man Brand New Day Marvel Legends Hulk and the brand new Spider-Man Brand New Day Marvel Legends Spider-Man. So we are first going to be taking a look at Spider-Man first. Okay, so first starting off the review, Spider-Man is based off concept art. I'm just saying it flat out, this is based off concept art. So that's why he doesn't have the bulky web shooters. And that's why he has darker colors, because the concept art that they were given had darker colors. I'm going to be flashing a picture of the concept art right now, and from what you saw, it is based off concept art. You can see the concept art is very close to what this figure looks like. Also, another thing I do have to note, the head is reused, the arms are reused, and the legs are reused. The only parts that are new is the chest and the ab, due to the fact that he has a new logo on the front and the back of the figure. But taking a better look at this figure, he looks pretty good and just decent in general. He has darker colors than the figure arts, but he doesn't have big man boobs like the blockies. He also does have a nice feeling, like a hand feeling, due to the fact that the mold is textured. For his accessories, he comes with 2 web splats, he has thwippers, and he has 2 fists and 2 open hands, which I think is like a really good thing, since for like most of these Marvel Legends Tom Holland figures, they usually only come with flippers and like 2 barely like closed fists, which I think is a nice thing that they gave us a full set this time. So moving on to his articulation, I think it's pretty good, just like in general. His head is on a disc hinge, so his head looks up this far and that far down, and does do a full 360 rotation, but it does not tilt. So, or it has like a little bit of tilt. But I wished it was a ball joint instead, so he would have had a little bit more emotion in his articulation. Moving on, he does have butterfly joints. They go really far back this time, and a decent forward. The arms go out to 90 degrees. They go down. They do a full all around. There is a bicep swivel and a double elbow bend and a wrist rotation and hinge. Alright, moving down to here, he does have a diaphragm joint right here. I think it's like more articulated than the final swing version, and he does have an ab crunch right here that goes front this much and back this much. His legs are on drop down hinges, so they can kick up to a fair amount and go out pretty decently. He does have a thigh cut, so I think that's pretty nice. He also has a double knee joint, and he does have an ankle with it. Sadly, he does not have any toe joints or boot swivel, which I think they kind of missed out on. All in all, I will give this figure a 7.5 out of 10. He's a pretty good interpretation of the Brand New Day suit, but again, he is based off concept art, so if you are looking for a very movie accurate version of the suit, I would probably go for the SH Figure Arts or for the inevitable Mayfex. Moving on to the Big Man Hulk. Okay, when I got this figure out of the box, I did have a couple nitpicks with him, and just one problem, and we'll get to that later. But visually, he looks nice, and like feel wise, he's heavy. I like that. And just like looking at him, he doesn't really match his design from the trailer and the concept art. So I don't know what artwork that they got for this figure to have him sort of look like this, but I don't really care. He still looks great. So moving on to articulation, it's fine, not too bad. So for the head, again, on a disc hinge. Stop with the disc hinge. I like emotion with my figures, so I prefer the ball joint. Anyways, the arms go out little bit above 90 degrees, there is this is like separated from this, so this rotates. But if you carry all like both these parts in general, he has a bicep swivel, he has a single jointed elbow bend, and he has a arm rotation right here. His hand goes all the way around, and he has a hinge, and his arm goes all the way around. He has a diaphragm joint right here, like 2 diaphragm joints actually. So to the side, pretty good. To this side, pretty good. To the back, pretty decent. But to the front, it could have been better. It could have been better. It does also rotate. Both of these parts rotate. The legs are not on drop-down hinges, so they only kick up to like there. This belt line is rubbery. You can see like it kind of like pushes in. So it is either a rubber or a soft plastic. He does have a thigh cut. His legs go out about that far, a little bit under 90 degrees. His knee bend is kind of weird. He has a double knee bend, but it's really tough. And to me, it looks a little weird and a little ugly, but I don't really mind. But some people might think that's ugly. Just to note, he does have an ankle pivot. His foot goes up and down, kind of like the Spider-Man, and he doesn't have a toe joint or a boot swivel like the Spider-Man. And his accessories, he comes with, I actually have these on me right now, these 2 web accessories. I don't know where these actually go to. This one looks like it goes to his wrists. And he comes with a roaring head that looks a little off, but still looks fine, and 2 open hands. Alright. But in general, this figure is fine. He ain't the worst figure, but he also ain't the best figure. Same with the Spider-Man figure. That Spider-Man figure isn't the best or the worst. So this Hulk gets a 6. Okay, closing out the video. The figures are fine in total. I think the Spidey is better, but the Hulk isn't bad as it appears to be like in the promo images. Both have pros and cons. Both have decent articulation and decent detail, but both are kind of inaccurate to their movie designs. But concept art wise, the Spider-Man's pretty good, but the Hulk is, it's not too accurate to his concept art you see on the box. Both are still fine and cool figures in general. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is my first scripted video. Yes, I'm currently reading off a script. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video or are excited for these figures and for Spider-Man Brain Today, please give this video a like and subscribe for any future uploads or posts. Anyway, have a blessed rest of your evening, and till next time.